Welcome fellow weebs to day 350 on this great waifu journey. And yeah, I've been alluding to a pretty awesome waifu for today, and she is in fact awesome. But yeah, we covered her sister back in day 121, so it has been some time, and I'm glad we could finally get to her older sister, Tornado of Terror, or also known as Tazumaki. She is from One Punch Man, a series that I have watched. I definitely recommend it. But yeah, this series is well known for having an amazing roster of waifus, and there is just a lot of waifus within this series, and that's why I love it so much. But another fact about it is, like, they don't miss. Like, all of their waifus are just great within the series. Today's waifu though is no exception to that. She's awesome, and she's actually known to have a pretty bad attitude though. She was still pretty high ranked, I mean very high ranked, at 879, though her dislike ranking is actually higher than her like ranking, as you can see there. She is 28 years old, is what I got off the wikis, and yeah, she's the second strongest hero within the hero organization. She is the older sister of Fubuki, I believe is her name, how you pronounce it, but yeah, she has an amazing manga covers as well. I talked about this about her younger sister as well. They both have amazing like chapter covers, and I don't know if I'll display some here today, just because YouTube does not like that sometime, and I don't want these videos to get taken down for some small shit like that. But yeah, so I'll move on. Her personality is, like I said, pretty bad. She's very moody and always hot-headed and very impatient, and because of this, she's like gets into tantrums very easily and always like demands respect from like everybody. She also hates being ignored, which really like ticks her off. I think that's probably the worst thing you could do when it comes to her. She does have a soft spot for her younger sister though, which she is very overprotective about, and has the same powers. Tazumaki's powers are just on a higher level than her sister's is, like a way more higher calamity level. And yeah, they have the same powers, telepathy, flight, and psychokinesis. And lastly, the last thing I want to include for her day is that she has a star trait of green eyes, and not just any green eyes, emerald green eyes, which is just even way more better. I just love her design of how when she uses her powers, she kind of is glowing up in green, and then her hair and her eyes also glow up in green. It's just an amazing appearance in my opinion. It really just such well made. And then here are the comments. They were saying that she is physically and verbally very abusive when it comes to other heroes within the organization. A lot of people were calling her a bitch and asshole and all that. So I mean, to some degree I understand where they're coming from, because she is kind of, well, no, she definitely is mean to the other heroes, especially if they're not in S class. But besides that, there were some people talking about some good aspects to her, saying that she talks big and she could actually back it up, like some of the other heroes that can't. And then her character design, like how we've been talking about, was also referenced in the comments about how good her design was. And here's a scratcher we got for her today, and I'm hoping very much we can add her to the good waifu list. And I'm not really sure if her sister is on the good waifu list already. I'm gonna double check that, and yeah, I'll be back. Alrighty, Waifu Journey enjoyers, here are the results for day 350. And yeah, unfortunately, I look back and her sister isn't on the good waifu list, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can add her today. But I did want to mention her outfit. Her outfit is like always melts me away when she's like in fighting or combat, or just in a manga cover, and it is, I don't know, it just melts me away because it's like skin tight. You already know, bro. You already know. I'm not gonna describe this shit, bro. Embarrass myself here. But yeah, we actually got a win today, surprisingly. I went down like all the numbers right to left, and then unfortunately I was getting pretty worried because we weren't getting the numbers. But at the very last number, we got 13, which was one winning number, and we got $5 coming out even out of this scratcher. And if y'all have been following this journey for a little bit of time already, y'all know breaking even is still considered a win in my books. So we can officially add Tornado of Terror to the good waifu list, and I'm very happy about that, because we couldn't add her sister to it, but at least we could add her older sister to it. But I still consider her younger sister best girl. But Tornado of Terror is still not that far away from our older sister when it comes to best girl status and all that. So that's all I have for y'all today. Thank you for coming through, and a pretty happy day, I gotta say. Peace out for now, y'all.